Somebody here wants to get a 4.0. Somebody here want to do the impossible. You want to get an A in math. I don't know. Somebody here like, bruh, I'm just trying to graduate this year. That's what it is. I'm just trying to graduate. I don't care what your academic goal is. Start writing out your plans, start writing out your future, start writing out those things in life you want to accomplish. Care enough about it to write it out and hold yourself accountable to accomplishing these goals. The very last question that we have on here, if we could get one teacher to assist my homie right here, if we could get one teacher, Jody, there's some administration over there, you could get captain into that. And if there are any more pens, Jody, put those pens in like a box where they can get those pens. Hey guys, the very last question, this is important. Write down, what is your life goal? What career do you want to do? What do you want to be when you grow up? 15 years from now. What do you want to be? What do you want to accomplish? Write that down. Guys, this is not for me. You don't need to turn this into me. You don't need to turn this into a teacher. Put this in your book bag. Put this in your refrigerator at your home. Put this in your locker room. Look at this periodically. Challenge yourself. Am I working towards the goals that I put down? Am I working towards my beautiful tomorrow? It's got to be more than a couple of songs, and it's got to be more than a cool little assembly. It's got to be something that you internalize and work towards. So once again, this is your tomorrow card. If you guys take a picture of your tomorrow card, tag me in it on IG, Humble TIP. I'll comment, I'll give you guys some words of encouragement on whatever your goals are. As we're getting ready for that, this is the Humble Jody. Say what up, Jody? My man Jody gonna ask us a couple of questions about the assembly. Once again, anybody who has any questions, you can tweet us your questions, #BeautifulTomorrow.
Everybody can hear me good? Alright, so a question that most people always want to know. What was the catalyst for you to start the Beautiful Tomorrow Assembly?
So he asked me what made me start the Beautiful Tomorrow Assembly. One of the things that made me start the assembly is because I see who you guys, some of the people that you look up to in our culture. I see those people who make the decisions in our culture, and a lot of times I'm not a fan of where they direct you and where they lead you. So me being the type of person that I am, instead of just complaining about those people in positions of leadership, I try to be a resolution. I try to provide you guys with an alternative. And so, a lot of the stuff that you guys are looking at right now, this is not funded by anyone else. This came directly out of my pockets. Like, y'all are looking at a lot of money in front of y'all right now, but it's just because I believe in you guys. I believe in your potential. I believe in what you can accomplish. I believe that each and every one of you can have a beautiful tomorrow. So I just decided to take it upon myself to try to bless y'all with an opportunity to be encouraged and empowered. So yeah.
I think the microphone on. Alright, so 2 things that came easy for creating something, and 2 things that came hard for you for making this assembly.
So he said, what were 2 easy things about creating the assembly, 2 hard things about creating the assembly? We'll say the 2 easy things first. The easiest thing was connecting with y'all. I love people. Like, I'm a people's person. Like, even if I wasn't doing music, I still would be like, just serving the people. It's a natural high I get off of being around people and enjoying healthy fellowship. So that was mad easy. The second thing that was easy about this assembly was talking to like principals and stuff like that. Well, we're not gonna get a hold of y'all because y'all like super busy. But like, I don't know, adults love me. And so like, they're like, oh my gosh, she's like Will Smith. And so it's real easy talking to like guidance counselors and talking to principals. It's like, oh, he's educated and urban, so it's a good situation. 2 difficult things about it. One was the financial aspect. Like, it took a lot of money to put all this together. Y'all looking at over $25,000 right in front of y'all right now. So, like, trying to hustle that bread and trying to go out and do all these concerts so that I could buy all of this equipment, that was really, really difficult. We are still recovering financially from this investment, but it's worth it. It's 110% worth it, and I'd do it again like 10 times just because I believe in y'all. The second thing that was hard to deal with was trying to create an assembly that would keep you guys' attention for an hour. You know, most assemblies are like 30 minutes, 45 minutes long, but trying to keep your attention for an hour and a half, that is quite the task. So trying to add all these different options and different parts of the assembly just to make sure that we hold everybody's attention, that was difficult. So great questions. Hold on, before you ask me this last question, I want to open up the floor to the crowd. We're going to open the floor. So if you guys have a question, you can either tweet that question in, #BeautifulTomorrow, if it's a very personal question you don't want everybody to know, or you can hold one hand in the air and we will allow you to ask us a question. Here's the thing though, because I like to get to know you guys. So, when you ask your question, you have to stand up. You have to say what your name is, say what grade you're in, and say what you want to do, what sort of career, what sort of job you want to do. This we need everybody not to be talking to each other. Respect your classmates as they ask these questions. We'll go with Miss Lady in the red and black track jacket. Yes sir, yes sir.
All right, excuse me.
Well, my name is Jasmine Martin, and I'm in 7th grade. And I was just wondering, like,
What do you want to do when you get older?
I want to be.
You want to be a doctor? Fantastic. That's a great career.
Did you plan to do this out of high school, or did you fall into it?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Did you plan to do this?
No. Keep the mic in front of you.
Did you plan to do this out of high school, or did you like fall into it?
Great question. I definitely did not plan to be a rapper. That was never the goal. When I went to college and I was a sports management major. I wanted to get athletes, big contracts and all of that. Most people, they change their major at least once. So I went to college. I was like, hey, this really isn't what I want to do. So I changed with a couple of organizations, and so it has been a tremendous blessing. But to answer your question, no, this was not the plan, not at all. This is something that I kind of fell in, but I like it. All right, so we'll go to this gentleman over here, Jay. Once again, stand up. He'll get you the mic. He'll say your name, say what grade you're in. Wait. Hold that mic, Jay. Hold that mic. Serious questions. All right, let's get it. Hey, let's respect him. Let's let him talk. What's up?
My name's Brandon Crock, and I'm from 8th grade.
Okay. What do you want to do when you get older?
Underwater welding.
There's a lot of money in there. Like, real talk. I'm surprised you say that. My man, where I grew up, my man was interested in that. I was surprised, completely surprised at how much money there is in underwater welding. It's extremely dangerous. That's why you're getting paid so much. But like, the bread is nice with that one. So that's good, man. I mean, that's a good career.
Who inspires you?
Ooh. Who inspires me? Dun, dun, dun. So here's the thing. I'm the type of person where there's not like one person that inspires me, but there are attributes from multiple people that may inspire me. So there may be one person's business acumen or their business intellect that is encouraging. There may be somebody else's creativity that's encouraging. There may be someone else who came from nothing and made it to be like huge. There may be someone's humility, someone who has everything, but they carry themselves as if they're just like everybody else. So I wouldn't say that there's one person that inspires me. I would say that I kind of take inspiration from every person of success that I see, and I just try to like absorb like all of that. Yes, sir. Great. All right, we'll bring it all the way down here. My man in the Nike shirt, right there.
That's Glenn.
My name is Glenn. I'm in 6th grade, and I want to be a veterinarian.
You want to be a veterinarian? What is your favorite animal? Monkey. I'm gonna ask you a crazy question right now. So, if you had to classify yourself as any animal, what type of animal would you be?
Oh my god.
You would be a monkey. Work it out. There it is. Shout out. Make it happen. What's your question?
Who supported you?
Oh, y'all like some great questions. He said, who supported me? Who helped me? This dude right here. He supported me. He helped me tremendously. He held me down. Let's see who else supported me. My wife. Like my wife, she held me down 100. Like she is a day one. So she held me down 100. My parents. So I'm blessed. I'm fortunate. I have both of my parents in my life. My dad is an incredible man. So my mother and my father, like they supported me 100%. My family, like I got a strong family. I'm blessed. Like my family, like they anchor me, they hold me down heavy. And so my family. So we're gonna go with 2 more questions. This gentleman with the glasses on, with the button all the way up to the top. We'll go 2 more questions, then we'll get ready to finish the assembly.
Oh my God.
Jeremy, what's up?
I'm pretty good.
Ooh, you better work it out. I like that confidence, baby. I like that confidence. There it is. What's up? How long have I been doing this for? So here's the thing. We have not even been doing this very long. We are only at about 1.5 years of this assembly. And so it is kind of taken off very rapidly. We're still trying to put our seatbelt on and find out what in the world we're doing with this assembly, but it's only been about 1.5 years. Gentlemen right here.
Hey, Rock.
Hold up.
My name is Rob. I'm in 8th grade. I want to go
What position would you run?
point guard.
Point. All right. So wait. So as far as being a point guard, like, are you more of a defender? Are you more distributor? Are you more of a slasher? Are you pulling up off the dribble? Like, what we doing with it?
I like basketball.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Nice distributor. Liar. Oh, he think you Curry with the shot. All right. What's your question?
Do y'all let other people join y'all or no?
Do we let other people join us? Like, what do you mean?
Like, do y'all let? If people ask like if they can do y'all let them?
It depends. It depends. Here's why. So what we're doing is very important. We touch a lot of lives, and we encourage them. And we've gotten DMs and messages for a lot of students who have literally had their life changed via this assembly. So whoever we connect with, we have to make sure that we have a parallel vision. You feel me? Like, we gotta be on one accord. So we can't have dudes rocking with us who may have like selfish ambition, selfish desires. But if there is someone and they believe in our vision and they're humble enough and they're willing to come serve and assist the goal of what Beautiful Tomorrow has, absolutely. Absolutely, but it just has to be the right fit. All right, I know I said 2 questions ago, but we're gonna go 2 more questions.
She's been stretching.
All right, so we'll go her and then we'll go 1 more.
Like, her arm, I think, has gotten longer.
My name's Louie, and I'm in the 7th grade.
Very nice to meet you.
What would you tell
Hold that though. What you want to do?
I want to become a doctor.
You want to be a doctor? A lot of doctors in this school. A lot of doctors. Cool.
What would you tell someone like if they come from a divorced family?
Ooh, a hard one. That is a fantastic question. If she asked me, what would I tell someone who comes from a divorced family? I would encourage that person that the situation between your mom and your dad is not a reflection of their love for you. It's not a reflection of how valuable you are. There's nothing that you did to unfortunately cause that wedge. Statistics show that about 53% of marriages end in divorce, and that is of no fault to the child. I'm sure that each parent would like for it to work out, but life throws you curveballs. So anyone here who may be struggling with any sort of anxiety or depression due to your family's recent divorce, I just want to encourage you guys that it's not your fault. There's nothing that you did. They still love you today just as much as they did yesterday. And they still want the best for you. But life, unfortunately, kind of gives us limits. And still believe in yourself, still believe in what you can accomplish, even if your parents' marital situation is not what you desire it to be. But don't internalize that hurt, because it's not your fault. It's a lot of, y'all got some great questions. All right, this is the last question. This has to be the last one. I'm sorry. It's got to be the last question. It's the last one. It's the last one. Okay.
Wrapping it around. How did
Hold up.
you got that?
What is your name, grade, and career desire?
Okay. Savannah Martin. Okay. Other question.
Grade. Career.
the 7th grade, and I want to be a psychologist.